Just on the right side of my...
All right, welcome to Columbia Academy, everybody. I'm joined alongside Cooper Pratt for a little bit. Cooper, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Just living the dream, man. Living the dream. How about you? How's minor league baseball treating you?
Fixing my mic, dude. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's long. It's
Yes.
good. Off days, man.
Yeah, on the road.
On the off day, we come and watch baseball. That's what we do.
That's right. Come watch your little brothers play.
Yeah, I got to watch Ozzy play 2 days ago at Southern, and then now I'm watching Q and Jet a little bit.
That's
Not
right.
really Jet, but
Well,
he's in the dugout, so
that's right.
we're
He's
watching
here.
him.
And your dad coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good to see you play the other night. I know you. It's good to kind of have some familiar faces in the crowd.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of people come up and like, oh, we love Southern Miss. We love Ozzy. I'm like, that's awesome.
What about Cooper?
No one knows who I am, dude. It's minor league baseball. Dude.
Yeah. But at least you know you've got us, and so we're about to get this one started. Cole Prosek coming to the plate. It's going to lead off. So it's familiar lineup, same lineup as all year. And
Is my thing too close to my mouth?
No.
Can you hear me well?
You're good.
Miss Meg is on the live stream. Holy smokes. She needs to get down to Biloxi ASAP.
Yep, Miss Meg, her and Doug always are watching.
How many people are on here, does it say?
Nah, we'll know after the fact.
Oh, okay.
That's probably a bunch, though.
And Cole steps in. And strike two.
I don't know. I don't have a lineup in front of me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Next pitch to Cole on the way. He's going to miss low there.
He say ball. He say a ball.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cole now. Ball misses again, low.
It's ball number 2. Who's this pitching?
It's the Southern Miss commit, the left-handed.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah,
I've been out of high school a while.
yeah. Ball misses low, full count now. Yeah, what, 2 years out of high school now?
2.5.
Yeah.
Huh? 23?
Yeah, this is the second baseball season out of high school, right?
Second full season out of high school.
Yeah.
That is
Gonna be a
gone
car.
foul. Dang, that might be my car. No, it's not even close. Never mind.
It's a big crowd here for a high school baseball game.
Yeah, small freaking stadium.
Yeah,
Small seats. Like not
Small.
a lot of seating.
yeah. Very small park. Hard hit ball. Second baseman gobbles it up, throws over in time for the out.
Yeah.
At first. Hard hit ball, though. Second baseman made a good play on it. Just reached down and grabbed it.
Yeah, good swing.
Yep.
This is really when you want to score the first inning.
Yeah, you kind of want to shut people up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what we like to do back in the
Yeah.
day.
So Trey Miller coming up. Yeah, it was fun watching y'all's game yesterday, and I know you get to play against one of your best friends, Kemp. Y'all play each other a lot actually during the regular season.
Yeah, like maybe five different series, 5
Yeah.
weeks. I think we opened up this season at their place, and he hit about 500 against us with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're at shortstop and he's up to hit, and it's not the ideal situation, but I mean.
Right. Then you hit a ball at you at 108 miles an hour the other day.
116.
116.
Gosh. Thank goodness the fields are good.
Right.
Do they have a radar gun? Oh, 88.
Yeah.
88.
They said he'll sit around 86, 87.
It's 86, 87. Ooh, you got to catch it out front. Oh.
Trey fouls that one back.
It's 88 again.
Yep. Yeah, we got to jump out of here early. They've got a lot of confidence coming into this game. This is the first time they've played in the state championship game in a long time. This is the 8th in a row for the Chiefs. Trey's going to hit that ball on the time. Second baseman gets there.
It's like
For the out.
Simpson Academy, our senior year. We played them in the north half.
Yeah.
And first game, I think we played at their place. And it was, they were really loud until about the first inning.
Yeah.
And then they weren't loud.
And then Oak Forest the next year.
Oh, Oak Forest.
Yeah.
That was the same year.
Yeah, because their students sat right behind you. I remember that game. They were chanting overrated or something towards you, and you hit a home run.
Nah, I'm not that good.
You did hit a home run.
A lot of wind. We need to catch up to the fastball.
5 minutes.
I think we will.
Late. Let's see, where is that? Air?
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm sorry.
I hear. Oh, yeah. It looks like it got
ground
through.
Ball through the third baseman's legs.
Yep.
Hey, that'll get us going.
Yeah,
got
especially
the first one on.
With Barnes coming up, Barnes has got 9 home runs on
that
the
boy
year.
Barnes.
I mean,
that's not Barnes.
No,
Barnes just hit. This is who is this? You can re-enter in high school baseball, can't you?
Yeah.
Multiple times.
So he's a catcher.
Oh, catchers can get ran for every time.
Yeah. So this is Preston Sowell.
Okay.
Everybody calls him Sowell, but it's Sowell.
Sowell. That's that Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. So Preston can get one out of here in a hurry.
I think anyone on the team can get one out in a hurry.
Yeah.
You just got to swing at strikes and be on time.
Yeah. Griff Hill running for Barnes. So they, just like in high school, it's like courtesy runners. You always kind of ran though when you pitched for yourself. You really never had a courtesy.
Yeah, it's just the rules kind of change and
right.
Now from like high school, like once you enter, you can't. Oh, that's through.
Yeah, that's through.
You got to send him. He's there.
He's there. Yep.
Yeah.
Chiefs strike first.
Chiefs up 1-0.
That's what you were talking about, Coop, going up top.
Yeah,
quick.
You want to score early. But like I know once I got the Pro Bowl, once you enter, like once you come out and someone enters for you, you can't go back in. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Like doesn't matter if someone gets hurt, you're done. You can't enter the game.
Right.
There's a bunch of little rules.
Yeah. Was it stuff you had to just get adjusted to?
Dude, well, like the bases are so much bigger. It's so much nicer. Like sometimes, like when I'll go like to other college fields or high school fields, I'll look at the bases and they look tiny.
Right.
Because the bases are so much bigger.
Then you had to get adjusted to swing. Well, you swung a wood bat all summer, so you're pretty much adjusted to that.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be much more fun to hit with metal.
No doubt.
Let's see what Quincy can do here.
You never get to play on fields this size either.
Oh, you got to swing at that, Quince.
1 and 2 on cue.
1 and 2 is the count.
So 1 out?
2 outs. Cole and Trey.
That's right. Hard hit ball right at the second baseman, but he drops it, and they drop it again.
Double air.
Safe all the way around. You think they got a little jitters, man?
Yeah, I think they're a little nervous. I honestly, this is a big game. I mean, they haven't played in the state championship yet, so I mean, I don't want to say anything like that. But it was a hard hit ball, and then he flipped it to second or shortstop. I just don't think the shortstop was ready for it.
Yeah. Their coach is going to come out, try to settle everybody down, and the dugout's on him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Back when you played, we always had a good dugout with Ned and all those guys.
Ned and those guys, man. Yeah, that was fun, 10th grade year. That was the most fun baseball I've been a part of.
Yeah.
Well, at least high school baseball.
Right. Yeah, y'all had some pretty good teams last year. You as you made your way up through the ranks from
yeah, dude, I had a chance for the trifecta. So I won.
Yeah.
Like we made the playoffs. Had a chance for a ring in low A. Had a chance for a ring in high A.
Right.
Like we made it to championship in high A, and then went up to Biloxi for double A in the playoffs, and then we lost that one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had an opportunity to win 3. Just
right. But you did get a Gold Glove, so congrats on that.
Yeah, lucked out on that one.
You got good defense. That ball's going to be popped up.
I think he lost it in the sun, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
He found it. So that'll do it for the Chiefs. Not before they push one across. Leave 2 stranded, though. So
1 run, 2 errors.
Yep. Columbia Academy. Yeah, Columbia Academy will come to the plate. Cole Prosek on the mound for the Chiefs today. We head to the bottom of the first. Chiefs on top, 1-0. We'll be back with Cooper Pratt in just a few minutes. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Cole Prosek on the mound for the Chiefs. Columbia Academy coming up for the first time. Cole got roughed up a little bit his last outing against
Leak.
Yeah,
Leak.
the zone was kind of high that day, so he's had to throw the balls up a little bit.
I think Ozzy just texted me, said he's walking in now.
Yeah. That's what I was telling your dad earlier. This is probably the first time the Pratts have all been together for a long time.
Yeah, since like Christmas.
Yeah.
Baseball, man.
Fitting as a baseball game, right?
Yeah. It's a strike. He's, hey, a strike one. Or is that, yeah, strike one.
Yes, I think it's 1-1 now.
1-1. The slider is low. The low slider.
Can you see the radar gun from here?
They say 73. The high fastball at the 89 mile an hour. The foul ball.
So when you played low A and high A, all you played with were like Dominican guys, wasn't it?
Yeah. That higher you go, it's like, I don't know. I play with a lot of Latins. They're all happy, man. They're all really happy.
Yeah, but I noticed only with your Biloxi team, you have a lot more, I guess, Americans.
Yeah. There's a lot. We got a lot.
You know, I've always heard a rumor.
The post-game and pre-game music is a little different now than it was in low A.
I've always heard a rumor, and you can probably tell me if it's true, that strike three
in the outside corner, 1 out.
The pitching is better than in Double A than it is in Single A or Triple A.
Yeah. Well, that league we're in is
because they say like being in Double A, you don't last long in Triple A.
Yeah, because you go up to the big leagues,
right.
Or it's like Triple A is like
just
it's either young prospects like about to make the big leagues.
Yeah.
Or it's old guys that have been in the big leagues, and it's just like holding.
And you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck in AAA.
No, they call it like the 4A.
Yeah.
I think like angry league or something. Like everyone's always angry.
Yeah.
Because like you get a taste of the big leagues, and then they send you back down to minor leagues, and you're just pissed off. You just want to get back up to the.
Right. Yeah. They a lot of your guys on your team, you know, you've got a couple guys that are coming up that are good, but you're pretty steadfast at shortstop. I know they've talked about, you know, you could potentially play third if you needed to, but I mean, you don't get a day off ever.
You don't get a day off in baseball, man. I mean, not really. Oh, strike two.
Ball's popped up.
Do. Is there 1 out? 1 out?
Yeah, 1 out.
Shoot, Ozzy said he was walking in.
I lost the feed on the other one.
Oh, no. You got the home plate view?
Yeah, right now.
3-2. How did we get the home plate view?
We got a camera out there in the outfield.
Oh, dang. Dude, we're on the come up at Mag. Shoot, we didn't have this. We had the one camera that's right where we're sitting. And that is strikeout number 2 on the fastball on the outside corner. Buddy go peach.
So 2 down now. As we work on this other signal to get back going for us, we'll have to switch to the outfield view just for a few minutes. So you won't be staring at a blank screen.
Just, I watched a bunch of these. Oh, there's Ozzy. I watched a bunch of these live streams throughout the year.
Yeah. Strike.
I had a lot of free time before the games, especially like spring training. I watched a bunch of Ozzy's games.
Yeah.
And then I'd watch Quincy's games, especially when they played out in Florida and like those bigger games.
Yeah, those games were fun out there.
0-2? Is that 0-2?
Yep.
Oh.
Quickly.
91. I don't know if that's right. Cole doesn't throw that hard.
Cole's getting pumped up today.
Yeah, shoot. After.
Breaking
Slider
ball. Yeah.
Down. Ball.
So I was noticing, like in Double A, I watch a lot of your games, and most of the pitching you see is 95 plus.
Yeah. Most of the time, yeah.
And how to do it.
Yeah. Hit the fastball. Or try to.
Yeah. So it's just
that's the bottom of the first.
Yep.
2 strikeouts, 1 ground ball to first, no runs. Good first inning.
Yep, not bad at all.
That's what we like to see.
That's right. Well, Coop, I appreciate you coming and stopping by, man. Good luck to you in the rest of the season.
Yeah,
like
I'm about to go sit in the dugout and watch.
We'll be down. Me and my family will be down in July, and we'll get hooked up then. All right.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. All right, welcome back. I know the camera's glitchy in the outfield. There's a ton of folks here, so they're blocking all kind of signals. So we're doing the best what we can with what we got right now. So just, if you want to, close your eyes and listen. Jack swings and misses strike one. I got the outfield camera. It's that one up there.
I know. I've turned it off, turned it back on. Let's,
And then that one just went away. Next pitch to Jack. Jack fouls that one back. 1-2.
let me go reset it and I'll be back.
All right.
14.
Next pitch on the way, fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jake Long going to be joining me in just a second. He's up running, trying to get that first camera feedback going. A little chopper. That's going to be a tough play for anybody, and Jack's going to be safe. Nobody decided to go get it. The ball just kind of chopped through the infield, and Jack beat it out at first. It wasn't even a throw, really. So running on first, nobody out. Leland Weldon coming to the plate for the Chiefs.
Number 7, Leland Weldon.
Pickoff move to Jack back safely at first. Chiefs on top, 1-0 here in the top of the second. Ball misses high. One and 0. All right, we got the camera feed back now. Just in time. Pickoff move back to first. Jack's back in. We'll welcome in Coach Long.
Not near as famous as the person that spent the first inning with you.
Gone again. Going back to the outfield camera. We had it there for a second, Jake, and it left us.
Yeah, not sure what that is. Now they're both leaving. Just a lot of people in a confined area, so
yeah.
Signals are getting a little cross, but we'll do the best we can with what we got. Weldon squares to bunt, pulls it back, hits
That's
it into left
double.
center field.
Well, maybe not.
And it'll be a clean single. Short porch.
Yep.
Short porch. So the first two for the Chiefs have reached here in the top of the second. Now to bring up Braden Burford with nobody out.
Yep, runners at first and second. Nobody out. So we got the other feedback for a second or two, so we'll try to stick with it.
Braden Burford, 231 here on his senior season.
Yep. Batting in the 9-hole.
Up to bat, number
People are starting to pack in here like sardines, Jake.
Yeah, it's a really good high school baseball crowd in here tonight. And a nice stadium as far as the backdrop is concerned.
Yeah.
Plenty of seating. There's just a lot of people here.
Yeah, lots of people.
So Burford will now square to bunt. They'll run the wheel play, potential pick at second. Burford stays squared around, gets the bunt down. They'll try to go to third. The throw is wide, and that should allow a run to score. Here comes Price. Everyone advances up 90 feet, and the Chiefs have added their second run of the baseball game here in the top of the second.
Yeah. Cooper was talking about they looked a little jittery out there.
They do, and, scouting reports say that they have struggled defensively, and the numbers confirm that. So you can see small ball be a factor in this series if the Chiefs can execute. So here's Cole Prosek. He is 0 for 1 on the day. 468 coming into this one. Team leader in home runs. Breaking ball misses low, 1-0. That number is 14. 14 home runs for Cole Prosek here in 2025.
Mr. Pratt, Ozzie Pratt, up behind us now. So we just have a plethora of Pratts today.
Yeah, the whole squad. So Prosek heading to count 2-0. Buckley and Prosek went 9 pitches in the first at bat to lead this game off. Cole was retired 4-3. Here comes the 2-0. Breaking ball's up. 3-0.
Yep. Reese wanted me to tell everybody, hey, she's watching back at home. My daughter Reese.
Feel like there's a good contingent of folks
Yeah.
online. See if he has the green line here. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball, and that's the respect you see from Buckley to Prosek. 3-0 breaking ball. So now the count will go to 3-1. Buckley, a Southern Miss commit. 3-1 breaking ball. Big swing by Prosek. And we'll go full. So these two future Division I baseball players doing battle here for the second time this afternoon. Buckley won the first battle, and we'll see what happens here. So here comes the 3-2 pitch. Fastball came up in the zone.
Yep.
And
Bases
it's ball
loaded.
4, so they're loaded with no one out. Trey Miller at the plate. Miller 0 for 1 today. 346 coming in to the afternoon. 11 extra base hits for the junior shortstop. Colton Robbins will handle the courtesy running duties for Prosek.
Yeah, Griff ran for Barnes earlier, so I guess those would be our 2 runners today.
Yep.
As usual.
So Miller retired 4-3 his first time up on a bang-bang play at first. Breaking ball in the dirt. It gets away. Shorter backstop here.
Yeah.
Going to have to really see it, and no sense in running into a potential first out at the plate. There are some runners that might have chanced that. Leland Weldon chooses not to.
So 1-0.
Fastball outside. Corner called a strike. Trey thought it was a little bit away.
What's he been averaging on fastball? Have you been able to tell?
He's been all over 88. According to the radar gun they've got in left center field. That one misses high and out. That one touched a 9. He has not hit 90 yet.
Cole was 91.
Yes, 90, 91 on some fastballs. Sat more in the 88, 89 range. This is a bouncer to third. He will go to second for 1. They can't get Trey Miller. And that pushes Leland Weldon across. And the Chiefs now up 3-0 here in the top of the second. Team leader in RBI is Ethan Barnes coming to the plate. Although Preston Sowell's closing in. Preston's now at 44 after that single back in the first. RBI single back in the first. Barnes at 48. Would love to see number 49 right here and push this lead to 4-0.
I would love to see 49, 50, 51.
It is possible. Barnes has 5 long balls on the year. This one's hit well to left. And it is not caught as we were blinded just a touch. Burford scores easily. 4-0 now here in the top of the second, as they'll be at first and second for Preston Sowell.
Yep, Griff Hill coming in to run for for Barnes.
Up to bat, number 21, Preston Sowell.
Preston watches that ball outside for ball 1. 1-0.
Something soft, missed away. Looked like a changeup out of the hand of Buckley. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball. It's away, 2-0. And Buckley committed to Southern Miss last week. They have 2 other arms on this team that they'll be slated to throw. And for the second time in as many innings, the pitching coach, Larry Knight, will make his way to the mound. Larry Knight, as many of you who know high school baseball will know, legendary coach from Summerall, which is just across the way here.
And this is his second visit of as many innings. He visited him in the first and the second.
Larry Knight won multiple state championships at Summerall. 3 sons, I know 2 of which are coaching. Not sure where the third is. One's on the staff at East Carolina.
Yep. So good pedigree there.
No doubt. So they're at first and they're at first and second for Sowell with 1 away.
So 2-0 count to Sowell here.
If you're interested, Sowell with 9 long balls this year. Inside move, check of Miller, going nowhere. To a pitch. Hits a bouncer to short. It'll be a tough play. His only play will be first. And they will retire Sowell on the fielder's choice 6-3. And it'll be up to Quincy Pratt here in the second.
Up to bat, number 9, Quincy Pratt.
Pratt coming into today, 376.
Yeah, Preston just told him he's throwing a lot of breaking balls.
Quincy's 13 doubles puts him second on the team. 18 extra base hits for the sophomore. Another breaking ball hit sharply foul. Nice job getting it out of the way. Coley.
So 0-2 here on Quincy. Quickly back at it.
Fastball. Great job of hitting by Quincy. It will. Nice play by the second baseman. And he's unable to get the out at first. The runner will try to score the play at the plate. And he's safe. Griff Hill scores all the way from second base on the infield single. And the Chiefs have pushed it to 6-0 here in the top of the second. Aggressive base running there pays off. Unbelievable play by the second baseman to even stop the ball.
Right.
I thought it was going to get through and that Griff would be able to score easily.
The play to make a big brother proud over there. Both of them standing right beside you.
Yep. Fastball, and the umpire wanted to call it. He does not. This is Shaw Coley. He popped out to right field his first time up. Breaking ball catches the back door.
1 ball, 1 strike now.
You asked Jet last night which brother had the better day.
Mm-hmm.
He gave Ozzy the nod. Said Ozzy had the better Sunday. Pick off, throw over.
Cooper didn't hear you.
Said I asked Jet last night in the hotel which brother had the better day. He goes, Ozzy. Yeah, so. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike 1, or strike 2 rather.
That was Buckley's 50th pitch right there, Jake.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Coley here. Top of the second inning, Chiefs on top 6-0 with a runner on first, Quincy Pratt.
Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Again, apologize for the cameras. Wynn's told you. I know some people get frustrated with the outfield view, but that's why we set up 2. Usually we don't lose signal from 2 cameras, although that has happened today once already. This one's hit to the right side, and it's a 2-out single for Coley.
Good job.
So the Chiefs are stringing them together here in the second, and Jack Price, who led the inning off, will now come to the plate. Price, infield single in the Bermuda Triangle, started this whole thing on the swinging bunt. And he has a chance to push the 7th run of the baseball game across for the Chiefs. Time called by Price. So it's Pratt at second, Coley at first, Price in the box. This one's hit sharply through the right side. Second baseman was able to get there. He bobbles, and he probably could have gotten Jack at at first if he'd have been a little bit more aggressive going after the baseball after it got away. But instead, the Chiefs will have them loaded for Weldon, who also has a single to his credit.
That's about their 4th error, isn't it?
Yeah, the Chiefs have done a really nice job of hitting the ball to the right side this inning, which is what your approach has to be off a guy like Buckley.
Yeah.
And a breaking ball misses low, 1-0. Weldon 1 for 1 on the afternoon. That'll take his average up above 230. It was 229 coming into today. Sophomore first baseman takes a breaking ball low, and he says it hit him. The home plate umpire says it does not. And now we're going to get a conversation with the first base umpire, who probably had a decent view of it. I thought it caught him on top of the foot.
Yeah.
The ball acted like it caught him on the top of the foot, the way the catcher struggled with it. Now all 3 umpires are going to get together. Like to see this. Make sure you get it right in a moment like this.
Mm-hmm.
The ball changed direction, so if it didn't hit his foot, it hit the turf, and they're going to say it hit the turf. So tough break there for the Chiefs, but Weldon will have to swing it. He is ahead in the count, 2-0. Don't know what the viewers could see at home, but there was a clear change of direction on the ball. Chris is smiling about it. I feel like he probably just told Leland you'd rather hit in this situation anyways.
Right.
Something along those lines.
So 1-0, right?
2-0.
2-0. My view is blocked completely. Ball comes in and almost hits him in for sure. 3-0.
See if Weldon has the green light here. Would expect not as well as you've done getting Buckley's pitch count up, but who knows. Taking all the way. Benefit of the upper half of the strike zone there, and the count will move to 3-1.
I mean, it's got to miss really bad to not get a 3-0 strike.
Breaking ball.
Ball 4.
And that is ball 4. And they will advance 90 feet, they being the base runners. And the Chiefs have put 6 up here in the top of the second. They now lead this one 7-0. Braden Burford, who I believe reached on an error his last time up, which was earlier this inning, will come to the plate now. That fastball's up.
He's just trying to overthrow, Jake.
Yeah, the game's kind of gotten away from Columbia here early, but in this park, you can get back in it quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That one's low, 2-0. And now the catcher will take a trot out to talk to Buckley.
60.
So Burford ahead in the count, 2-0. I know what Columbia's. Well, I say I know. I would assume they're going to try to ride Buckley as long as they can because
he's already burnt now.
Yeah.
He's at 60 pitches.
Yeah. So here comes the 2-0. That's up 3-0.
At this point, Jake, you don't swing until you get a strike.
If again, Chris has won more state championships than I have fingers, but if I were in the box, I would be telling Braden to take twice.
Yeah.
The worst that happens there is you go 3-2, runners go in motion.
Right. So 3-0 count here to Burford.
And he's taking all the way there.
I take right here again, like you said.
Yep. Buckley delivers that one right down Broadway.
Make him do it twice.
Yep. 3-1. It's ball 4, and it is now 8-0 in the top of the second.
Now he flips the lineup over too.
That's correct, and they're
going to make a change here because that's the second time, right?
Yeah, they are going to make the change. Let's see who it will be. All right, so it's going to be the third baseman, and that is going to my notes from earlier. I believe that is Owen Simmons.
Yep. So 8-0 lead for the Chiefs here in the top of the second. We're going to have a pitching change, so we'll be back in just a minute. We'll be back.
Okay, so the Cougars have made the call to the bullpen. Before we went to the break, we told you the new arm would be Owen Simmons. That is correct. He is 3-2 on the year. This is his 9th appearance. Has a 2.10 ERA, and he is a senior. So that is how the Cougars elect to do it here.
Yeah, they
here's Cole Prosek.
Figured he didn't need to see our lineup one again, so to get a fresh pitcher with the top of the lineup.
So Cole will see a righty here with the bases loaded. Breaking ball in the dirt. So we talked about the defensive woes for the Cougars, fielding 948 this year. So that'll go down a little bit with the 3 errors today. Pass ball. Again, close confines, not going to chance it. No reason to with Prosek at the plate. But in contrast, the Chiefs are fielding, if I can get down to it, we're fielding 970. Excuse me, 960, so 12 points higher.
So 2 balls, 1 strike on Cole. Cole's taking all the way on a 2-0 count.
Breaking ball. Back door's open, called to strike.
So 2-2.
Cole asking the umpire if that's the bottom of the zone. You can tell he's been around the block a little bit. Breaking ball. And we will go full. Prosek has worked his 3rd full count in his many at-bats. Runners will be in motion. Really doesn't matter in this park, though. Burford can't score from first, as small as it is. Breaking ball hit sharply through the right side. The second baseman fields it on the run.
Play.
I keep saying through the right side because it looks like it's getting through.
Yeah.
And then the second baseman, he did that to me 3 times this inning. The Chiefs put up 7 here in the top of the second, and will take an 8-0 lead to the home half when we come back.
Now batting
All
number
right, top of the second.
Jackson Spear.
Jackson Spears getting set to lead it off for Columbia. Getting their first looks at Cole Prosek, who worked a clean first some 31 minutes ago of real time.
It's kind of hard to believe we're in the bottom of the second.
Fastball inside corner called a strike. Prosek ahead 0-1. That one's down in the dirt. We'll even up.
Yeah, Cole was. He and I were talking on the van right here because he rides with me every trip. And he says, with this park being so small, he said, I hope the zone is low today. He said because it leaked, they kept bumping it up, and I had to keep throwing the fastball a little bit higher and higher and higher, and they just got on it.
That one is low, and County's moved to 3-1. Yeah, Cole's numbers heading into last week were borderline some of the best you've ever seen in high school, and they did go up a bit, but this one's hit well to center. Burford 6 steps back, and it is off the wall, and there you see the benefit of the shorter porch, but the negative to that is what would be a double in most places is only a clean single here because of the dimensions. But Cole's numbers still as good as you're going to see a high school pitcher, 1.9 ERA. Of course, that was just, I believe, almost a 1-1 or a 1-2 just a week ago. He's thrown 55 and a third coming into today, so make that 54 and a third now. This one's in the dirt. Unable to advance is the base runner.
So 1-0. Cole checks a runner at first, comes set, pitch on its way. That ball's going to be
Jam
lifted.
job. Drumheller's going to be able to double the runner off first with a good throw, and that'll do it 4-3 on the double play there after the line out.
And just like that, 2 down.
Now batting
So an
number
inning
2,
changes
Owen Simmons.
just like that. Now the pitcher, Owen Simmons, will come to the plate. I didn't get you the name of that young man batting. That was Logan Buckley. Buckley, I believe I saw somewhere 14 home runs on the year. So he and Prosek, I'm going to say those two numbers are towards the top of the MAIS and probably a public or private in the state of Mississippi. Yeah, Buckley was hitting .480 coming into this baseball game. He's a sophomore. Simmons takes that one in the dirt.
2-0.
That was Trent Buckley. And
fouls that one back.
Yes, it's 14 long balls. And he is a sophomore, so actually a year younger than Prosek. So Simmons had to count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and we're even.
Not taking anything away from Buckley's 14 home runs, but playing in a park this size has an advantage, for that.
Oh, sure. Swing and a miss. Strike. No, they said actually got a piece of it. Didn't hear it, but nonetheless, it goes down as a strikeout, and it's another 3-up, 3-down inning for Cole Prosek. As we move to the top of the third, Chiefs on top, 8-0.
We'll be back.
All right, top of the third, Trey Miller going to lead us off here as he's batting for the third time in his mini innings. As the Chiefs, as you can see there on the screen, have already put up 8 runs here this afternoon.
Yeah, not a bad start. Not a bad start at all.
It's because of the weather. Picture perfect weather.
It is.
Down here right now, probably in the low 70s. Bouncer to first. Buckley struggles getting his footing, and then Simmons slips as he breaks towards first. But Buckley is able to recover and retire. Yeah. Miller 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, Jake, when we got here, it was raining. And it wasn't raining hard, but it was a steady little sprinkle.
Yeah.
And the field looked a little wet. So Barnes coming up to the plate now for the Chiefs with 1 out, nobody on.
Barnes 1 for 2 officially, although he has reached twice. E5 his first time, single his last time, unable to check his swing there. It's 0-1. Doubles up the breaking ball, doubles up the strikes. I don't know what Jacob Melendez saw. But now he and the home plate umpire are having a conversation.
Yeah.
I guess he's saying he's quick pitching.
Well, he says he's not coming set, like he's not stopping.
No, okay. The home plate umpire is pointing to his eyes, so he is talking about the quick pitch, which has become a very common discussion in college baseball. Of course, we had some issues with it last week in Game 3 against Leak. So here comes the 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt and gets away. So that's exactly what it was. Just a little friendly discussion.
That's right. Just letting them know. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Barnes. Barnes calls time, steps in. Ball misses low outside, actually gets away from the catcher.
Yeah, Simmons' fastball has been 83 to 85. That particular one was 84 for the senior righty. And they're going to back their outfielders up and play them to the pull side here in the 2-2 count. Off the end of the bat, it gets by the pitcher. Second baseman will have to make a great play. He does. Yep. And Barnes is retired for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, second baseman's made just about all their plays today.
Yeah. And that's because we've hit a lot of balls to the right side, which, again, it's a good approach. Which that's the positive with this trip, Win. It's been nothing but baseball, guys.
That's
got to watch baseball yesterday afternoon in Biloxi. They got the hit last night at Southern Miss, hit today at the DBAT facility in Hasburg. So we figured it out. If we could play baseball and just not go to school, we'd have good offensive approaches all the time.
That's right. And today has been that day. So far, so good.
So Preston Sowell at the plate now. He's 1 for 2. Breaking ball. Popped foul. He did reach on the fielder's choice his last time up. That was inside. Great take by Sowell. Looked like a really good pitch.
Yep. It's close.
But he wasn't going to be able to hit it because he just didn't get his foot down in time. So a really good job of taking it, laying off. Yep. Comes the 1-1. Breaking ball swung right through it.
Yeah, kind of fooled him right there a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And they try to come with a breaking ball again. This one's in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Throwing lots of breaking balls.
Yeah. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Preston knew it, and that'll do it for the top of the second. So Columbia is able to get their first 0 of the afternoon. We'll see what Cole Prosick and the Chiefs can do in the bottom of the third when we come back. Chiefs 8-0.
I realized early in my career that I could not accomplish this alone. that it was going to take a team effort. I'm proud to sit here and tell you today that in this office we have over 140 years of an insurance experience, and I'm thankful for the dedicated team that I have that has always been there to support our customers and to be there and help make life go right for them, as I said, when things go bad. If you're looking for an insurance agency that's filled with people that care, we hope you'll give Ricky Price Agency an opportunity to earn your trust and earn your business.
All right, welcome back.
First Cougar to step to the plate this inning is number 5, and that is Roman Lawrence, junior outfielder, 5'11", 185. Good-looking young man standing in the box now. Let's swing it from the right side. Fastball, bottom part of the zone, called a strike.
So this is their 7-hole hitter, if I'm correct.
That one misses up, and the count will leave it at 1-1. Several college coaches in attendance this afternoon. A couple of them got their videos out for Lawrence. As the juniors now become the guys you're looking the most at. This one's popped up to right. Price giving chase. Runs out of room. The count will remain 1-2.
Prosek digs back in, ready for the next pitch. Pitch on his way from Prosek, misses low. He evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Lawrence with a 2-2 count. The right fielder takes ball 3.
Cole thought he had him there.
Yeah, full count. Cole still shaking it off a little bit, but it's a full count.
90 on that fastball. And then it's a leadoff walk here in the the bottom of the 3rd.
Yep. So 8-hole hitter number 34 coming to the plate now.
34, Reed Duncan.
And that is Reed Duncan.
Duncan steps in with a runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Prosek's first pitch, he fouls it straight up. Barnes looks like he wanted to make a play at it, but realized it was way over his head for strike 1. Cole checks a runner at first. Set, pitch on his way, breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-2.
I don't know Columbia's stolen base totals, but I think Leak got one on us last week too. The Chiefs have only allowed 4 stolen bases this year. Swing and a miss there, and a snap throw down to first, and he is just back, barely. Leland didn't argue that much, so he must have thought he was back in safely.
Yeah, Leland's tag was almost a little slow right there.
Yeah. Runner got caught kind of in no man's land as he thought the ball got away from Barnes. But as I was saying, the Chiefs has only allowed 32. They've only allowed 4 stolen bases this year.
Yeah. Cole checks a run at first. Pickoff move. That ball's going to be swung on and missed for strike 1. This 9-hole hitter number 6, McCain.
Yes, Zach McCain. Fastball misses up. Now your point of the evening here. As you guys can see there on your screen, shadows becoming a factor, and the pitchers will have a big advantage for the next little bit as the sun begins to set.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike now for McCain. McCain fouls that one back. 1-2.
Just that little extra doubt with those shadows.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure you're seeing what you're seeing. 1-2. Nope, we're going to pick off.
Especially when that ball kind of moves through those shadows.
Mm-hmm. So pitcher-friendly environment for the next little bit. 1-2 pitch coming. Breaking ball. See if he checked his swing.
He said the home plate umpire says he does.
And Barnes must have thought he did not because he's not even asking to check it first.
Yeah.
So
2-2.
Strike 3 called outside corner, and there's the first out.
Second out.
Second out, sorry, of the third.
Now batting, number 4, Carson Stewart.
So Carson Stewart to the plate now.
So this is back to the top, right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Carson Stewart was a strikeout victim in the top of the first. The bottom of the first. Strike in there.
Breaking ball at 74.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's a lot of folks.
Count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll do it for the third. So Prosit works around a leadoff walk. And the Chiefs will take an 8-0 lead to their half of the fourth when we come back.
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs!
Atwood Paint and Supply in Senatobia is your Benjamin Moore paint store and more. Check out their beautiful flooring and wallpaper selection, plus plantation shutters, shades, and blinds too. A proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics. Shop Atwood Paint and Supply on North Front Street.
All right, welcome back. Chiefs on top, 8-0 here in the top of the fourth inning.
Up to bat, number 9, Quincy Pratt.
So we'll have 5, 6, 7 coming up this inning, I believe.
That is correct. That is Pratt, Coley, and Weldon. Excuse me, Price, sorry. And the catcher having a little ear comm issues. So that'll delay us just a touch here in the fourth. Pratt 1 for 2, I believe, on the afternoon. Fastball outside.
Shaw got a good souvenir this weekend. Cooper gave him. We got to go down the field after the game the other day, and Cooper gave him his Mother's Day bat.
There you go. Breaking ball. I say it missed outside. The count's 2-0. Yeah, when Chris pitched that idea the other day, I thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
For the guys to get to go down there and see that. Breaking ball in the dirt. 3-0.
And one thing Cooper told me is he's like, it's so good to see y'all. He's like, life as a minor league player, you don't get to see a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way. Ball 4, so leadoff walk for the Chiefs in the fourth. Yeah, Chris and I touched on that a few weeks ago. Told him I've got a few friends still left down on the coast, and going to try to connect them and Cooper here in a couple of weeks. So give him just somebody else.
Number 2,
Yeah, he said it's a lot better in Biloxi than it was in the first 2 stops.
Yeah.
He said, at least I'm back home.
Well, so
Mississippi.
Brett was actually telling me when he was in Wisconsin, he at least had Drew for those couple months when Drew was up playing summer ball in the collegiate league up there. So
he said he was going on a cruise with Jackson and Drew, I think.
Yeah. Coley shows bunt, pops it up. So the count will go to 0-1.
Keandre made the short drive down from Perkinston. Isn't that how you say it, Perkinston?
And it's up.
Up? My bad. I don't know where I'm at, man. My sense of direction's terrible. I don't even know which way I'm facing right now. I just know I'm facing straight.
Yeah. Keandre and Mississippi Gulf Coast were a part of the Poplarville Regional. Got put out over the weekend. As East Central and Pearl River will now play their super to see who goes. And they got Quincy if they tagged him. They did not tag him.
Really close.
Yeah.
Really close. Quincy made an awkward slide back in.
Quincy just doing Quincy things.
Yeah. I was asking Quincy, he sat right behind me in the van, and I said, what's up with all the hand motions when you pitch? He's like, I think it messes with him, Coach. I said, 100% it messes with him.
Yeah.
He's like, I just do it for fun. I'm out there having fun.
He was really big last Tuesday. First leak. And that throw gets away, and he'll be able to advance to second. And that is where he will stop. So a runner scoring position for Coley, the senior left fielder.
Singled his last at bat, didn't he?
He did, and on the year he has 17 RBIs. Looking for number 18 here. For the longest time, Shaw was stuck on those 6 that he got on opening day down at Jackson Academy. And then since then, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, he's piled on 12 more.
Yeah. He's kind of found his way here late in the season.
Breaking ball. If that had hit him, I think they'd had to call him out because he really tried to lean into it.
Mm-hmm.
Quick inside move, check of Pratt, going nowhere. Game 2 set for Wednesday, 5 o'clock back in Senatobia. Breaking ball misses up, and the count will even up at 2-2. Game 3, if needed, back here in Columbia on Friday.
The catcher turns around and asks where that one missed. It's not necessarily where you catch it, it's where it crosses the plate, right?
Where it crosses that front part of the plate. And the Columbia dugout not happy with that one.
I thought it was a little high.
I'm going to have to side with the Columbia dugout. I thought it was a pretty good pitch. But we'll take it.
That's right, 2-2.
This is now 2-2. Missed outside, so we're full. 1 pitch away from putting 2 on here in the 4th. Just something to the right side, Shaw. Make it productive if you don't walk. Payoff pitch in the dirt, and it's ball 4. Great take by Coley.
Yeah, easy to lay off that one. That ball you could see coming out of his hand was going to be low, and it actually hit in the dirt in front of the turf in front of him.
And now the home plate umpire is warning somebody in the dugout.
I guess it's that guy sitting down on the bucket.
That guy would be Larry Knight.
Yeah.
Who said, I didn't say anything, so maybe it was another coach, maybe it was even a fan, who knows.
Yeah. They hear things sometimes, and
if you got rabbit ears, championship games can be a little much for you.
Yeah.
And now Price shows bunt, pulls it back because he thought it was a ball, but it's called a strike. Top part of the zone.
That first baseman came crashing in hard, too.
And he's staying there.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
So I'll see what Jack does here with the and they're going to run the wheel play. Quincy's back in there. Blind pick to second.
So 0-1 to Jack. Jack squares again. First baseman comes up.
And Pratt will get to second.
Yep.
And Coley will get to third as that one got away from the catcher. Jack did not offer, so the count's now 1-1. And Jack Price, if he can just hit something to the right side, can score one and move one.
Yep.
They're going to come with the infield in, so actually he'll have to get this one to the outfield to do that. 1-1 pitch. Bouncer. Foul. The count will go to 1-2. So Price will have to battle just a bit here as the count is moved to 1-2. Popped up and out. Excuse me, net caught that one.
Yep.
So Simmons sets. Here comes the 1-2 again. Jack's able to lay off a breaking ball in the dirt. We're even at 2-2. Price in his sophomore season, 22 RBIs. A couple of big ones in the series versus Leak. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three, and there's the first out of the fourth as Jack Price down on strikes. Leland Weldon in the box now. I continued to talk about that series into the weekend, just how hard Leak played, man. It was
they're gritty.
It was a fight.
It was.
For 21 innings. Tip of the cap to the Rebels, who got hot and were riding that streak.
Mm-hmm.
Weldon, they're going to throw over to third. Actually, they're just going to fake it. Breaking ball called a strike.
Just a bevy of breaking balls.
Yeah. This one misses up. And we will even up at 1-1. Yeah, they've got a couple more arms in the stable that are supposedly in that low 90, upper 80s range. Just breaking ball line back up the middle. It gets through. It will plate one. They'll hold Coley.
He fumbled it.
That's right. You saw that easier than I did. Center fielder bobbled it, and Coley ends up scoring. So it'll be one RBI for Coley. Or excuse me, one RBI for Weldon, and then the other run will score on the E8. It's now 10-0 Chiefs. Here in the fourth, Braden Burford with one on, one out. 9-hole hitter. Swing and a miss, fastball up and out of the zone. Burford chased, 0-1.
There's some folks leaving. That 10-0, that 10th run right there could kind of loom pretty big if Chiefs are able to hold for the next two.
Don't need to stop.
No.
Not in this part.
No, for sure.
Counts 1-1. Quick check of Weldon. And now they're going to pick. I think they looked at the wrong column on stolen bases for Leland.
Yeah. Not a big threat, but still. But he can.
Down low. Scoreboard shows 2-1 to count.
That's right.
Swing and a miss, and we're even.
We will have a chance to flip the lineup over here if Burford gets on.
2-2 in the dirt, and we will go full.
Seems like that's been a lot today, Jake.
Yes.
This is Simmons' 42nd pitch of the night.
And it's ball 4, and they will be first and second with one away for Prosick, who is 0 for 3.
Cole is what you would call due.
Yes, he is 0 for 3 on the afternoon.
They got him 0 for 2 on Game Changer with a walk.
That's right. That's right. He walked. He walked in second AB. That's correct. So 0 for 2. And he'll hit with 2 on here and 1 out.
And you can tell that right fielder's really, that sun's really getting on him out there. He's got his glove shaded.
Yeah.
That ball misses for ball 1.
Breaking ball called a strike. Cole didn't like it. I thought it was a little in myself, but I think it was just where the catcher was set up. I think he was set up away, and that ball just ran back in. 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Count will go to 2-1. Breaking ball up and out, 3-1. So Prosick in the driver's seat here.
Green light. Nope.
That's ball 4. So Prosick's second walk of the afternoon will load the bases for Trey Miller.
1 out. Trey is 0 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. I guess he
reached on the air.
Yep.
Colton Robbins, as he's done this afternoon, will come on to run for Prosick. Breaking ball catches the top part of the zone, 0-1.
Trey digs back in, ready for the next pitch. Ball's bounced to him, 1-1.
One pitch coming here. Taken outside, ball 2.
Jake, they've thrown 124 pitches through 4 innings so far today.
125 in the dirt, and the count has moved to 3-1.
Between the 2 pitchers, so Chiefs have been good, patient at the plate as normal.
No doubt. 3-1 pitch. And it's ball 4.
So he gets an RBI from a walk.
Now the team leader in RBIs will come to the plate. As Weldon touches home, and the Chiefs have now pushed it to 11-0.
Up to bat, number 13, Ethan Barnes.
Barnes steps in, ready for the pitch.
Checks the
Lays off,
swing.
yeah.
Does not go. Able to hold up. 1-0. Bouncer foul, and
Who did hit?
I'm not sure who it hit, but I heard Flesh. And Ferg.
It hit Sowell?
I guess so. That's who Ferg and Chris are talking to.
Sowell's still up, though.
Yeah, he's on his feet, but he's acting like he may have gotten that one in the ankle or something.
Is Ferg still down there with him?
He is. He is. He and Chris are both talking to him.
Yeah.
He's grimacing just a touch. I don't know if it hit Wall first, then him, but it was.
Yeah.
I heard 2 sounds.
He's shaking his head at Barnes. He's good. But yeah, he's got that. I thought it hit his shin guard. He's got that on.
Yeah, could have. Here comes the 1-1. This one's hit well into right center field. It will get down. It'll get all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. 2 2 runs will score. Trey Miller's going to try to score from first. The throw, there will be no throw, and Ethan Barnes clears the bases here in the top of the top of the 4th. That was the 5th run of the inning when Trey Miller crossed the plate. It's now 13-0, Magnolia Heights.
I got 14 on here. They got 13 out there. It was 11, then we just scored 3, right?
Yeah. So you are going to be right whenever their board catches up. 14-0. Beg your pardon. Now Preston Sowell with an RBI to his credit already. Well, swinging here, fastball, bottom part of the zone, strike 1.
So that pushes Barnes over the 50 RBI mark on the season, correct?
Yes. Which Chris thought would be a record.
Yeah, it should be 52, 53 now. Two and one.
2-1 to count to Sowell. This one, jam job, shortstop. Range is over. Thought about going back to second to double off Hill, but elects not to, and I totally understand, as Griff was standing pretty close to the bag. So Quincy Pratt will come to the plate now.
Up to bat, number 9, Quincy Pratt.
We got 2 outs. Runner on second. Chiefs up 14-0 here in the top of the 4th.
Inside corner, called a ball. This is bouncer, foul. Yeah, the start will be the difference in this one. And the Chiefs have also taken advantage of the bullpen here as well. Inside fastball. Caught Pratt, then caught the catcher. So there'll be 2 aboard for Coley. But yeah, the Chiefs put up 8 on the starter, Buckley.
Up to bat,
Now they've added
number
6
2, Shaw Cole.
here off Simmons. So Shaw Coley standing in now. 2 on, 2 out. Breaking ball, strike 1. Pops him up.
I don't think he can find it.
Second baseman, right fielder, both give chase.
Yeah, right.
First baseman didn't give much effort towards it, so he thought it was getting out the whole way. The right fielder never saw it. The sun continues to play havoc with that side of the field.
So 0-2, is that right?
Yes, 0-2. This one's hit into shallow center. Oh, never mind. Shortstop made a play. I've gotten fooled about 3 times today thinking something's going to get through, but the shortstop's able to secure that one for the 3rd out. But the Chiefs put up 6, have extended their lead to 14-0, and we'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th in just a moment. All right, we're moving to the bottom of the fourth.
Number 12, Trent Buckley.
And Trent Buckley will come to the plate now. He was the starting pitcher this afternoon. He
Pops it up. It's going to get out.
Over the Chief dugout and foul. Buckley, 6'5", 205.
Is this the younger Buckley?
Sorry, that was Logan Buckley that started. This is the other Buckley. Logan Buckley started on the mound. He's a junior. This is Trent Buckley, the one with the 14 home runs at the plate now.
Good looking sophomore.
No doubt. Fouls that one straight back. He's the other arm that they say is in the low 90s. Breaking ball fouled off. We'll probably see him at some point on Wednesday.
Yeah, Chris said they've been using him a lot in relief kind of this year.
Yeah. Never got the chance today. Hopefully they don't get to. Tries to come in with a fastball there. This is down and in. 88 on that fastball.
So 2-2.
And that one gets through the 5-hole of Barnes, and we will move to a full count.
Yeah, this is their 2-hole hitter, I think.
And this one's hit well to right. Price thinks he has a beat on it, and he does. For the second out.
Now batting, number 1, Corbin Lawrence.
Corbin Lawrence. Excuse me, that was the first out of this inning.
Yeah. Lawrence is the shortstop. 0 for 1 today.
Hits this one sharply back up the middle, and it'll be a hit for the Cougars here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yep, and their only other hit of the day is coming up next was in Spear, the left fielder.
Now batting, number 22, Jackson Spear.
Spear 1 for 1 today.
See if Cole can get a ground ball here.
They doubled him up last time. Ball misses low.
And that pitch is called a ball.
Yep. 2-0.
Count is moved. Yep, to 2-0. I really think Barnes' desire to throw down to first may have cost us a strike there.
Yeah, moving so quick out to
Yep.
get it up.
That one's called a strike, 2-1.
Ball misses in just a little bit.
Yep, 3-1 goes the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
So we've gone full. One out. Cole checks the runner, comes set, pitch on its way. Ball's going to be missing low for ball 4. So runners at first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting,
And the Chiefs going to call time, and Coach Melendez will take a trot out to the mound to have a little settle down moment here.
Yeah, the other Buckley's coming up now. The pitcher.
Yeah, I think I got
The one
it
that
backwards.
started
I think
off.
this is. I think I got it backwards again. Let's see here. This is Logan Buckley.
This is Logan.
Logan was the starting pitcher. It is Trent with all the home runs, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's Trent. This, as we mentioned, is Logan, the starting pitcher from today's game, and he, on the year, as soon as I can get there,
Now
316.
batting, number 15, Logan Buckley.
5 long balls for the Buckley family with 19 home runs between them. And with one away, Cole Prosick having to work out a little bit of a jam here in the 4th. This is why the Barnes RBI, 3 RBI double was so important.
Yep.
Fastball called a strike, top of the zone.
Yeah, and Logan Buckley was, like you said, was the starting pitcher. Went 1 2/3, gave up 6 hits, 8 runs. 2 of those were earned. He walked 3, didn't strike out any. Lots of errors behind him.
Yep, that's what is going to be the story of this game.
But we put the ball in play, so that's the most important thing. I mean, his last outing he had 14 strikeouts.
1-1 fastball inside corner. 88 on that fastball.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Buckley. Cole checks a runner at set. Comes set. Pitch is going to be popped up and out of play. 1-2. And Coach McMahon is going to make a trot out now, so that should do it, huh?
Yeah, going to assume this is all about setting up the pitching for the rest of the series.
Yeah, looks like Quincy's going to take over.
Yeah. So that'll do it for Cole Prosick. The 2 runners on will be his responsibility, and the hitter at the plate could also be his as well, depending on how the result of the AB ends. So we'll step aside, tell you about any other defensive changes that might be coming. The one we know for sure, Quincy Pratt on in relief of Cole Prosick. All right, with 2 on and a 1-2 count to the hitter, Quincy Pratt will come on in relief of Cole Prosick. Pratt on the year, 43 and 2/3 innings. He has a 1.44 ERA. He has struck out 47 while only walking 15. So a little over 3-1 strikeout to walk. Opponents are hitting an even 200 off of Pratt, who in his last outing went 5 scoreless to help the Chiefs get out of Maiden with a Game 1 win over the Rebels of Leak. So he will face Buckley in a 1-2 count. And again, that was all about setting up pitching for the rest of the week to keep Cole under 65 pitches. Breaking ball, swing, and a miss, strike 3. So there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2, Owen Simmons.
And Owen Simmons, the current pitcher for the Cougars, coming to the plate now. Fastball, snap, throw down to first, and he's out by a mile. And that's how it will end in the bottom of the 4th. Great throw by Barnes. He threw an absolute frozen rope down to first. Weldon's there, and that'll do it for the home half of the fourth. The Chiefs lead 14-0 and are coming to the plate now in the top of the fifth when we come back. Jack Price leading us off here in the top of the fifth. Coach McMahon reported a couple of changes. Not sure what those were, but we'll find out as they come our way. Fastball inside corner, call the ball. Again, per MAIS rules, the two coaches will have to agree to the run rule, but that discussion happened pregame.
Yep.
Now, we don't know the answer to it, but we'll find out.
I'm sure they did.
If the score remains the same. Price unable to check his swing.
2-1 now. So Simmons working his, I guess, third inning now.
Yes, working into his third inning.
So far, he's only given up 2 hits, but 6 earned. He's walked 5, struck out 2.
Bouncer to third. Going to be a tough play for the third baseman. The throw is low, and the pick is completed. And 5-3 on a really nice play there.
Looked almost like it was in slow motion. So Leland Weldon coming to the plate now for the Chiefs.
Number 7, Leland Weldon.
Trent Buckley's now at third. I forgot to tell you that earlier. He made that play there.
Ball misses up.
Fastball outside corner, called a strike.
He evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way, Leland hard hit
Second
ball.
baseman never saw it.
Yeah, he never did.
Thank goodness it was high enough.
Yeah.
If it had been any lower,
He would have got him.
yeah, he would have taken one off the head or chest. So Weldon with another single for his tally. And it looks like there's going to be a pinch runner. And so Griff Hill will officially enter the baseball game and run for Weldon here. And Braden Burford will come to the plate.
Number 14, Braden Burford.
Burford 0 for 2 today. Does have an RBI and 2 walks, though.
This one's popped up on the infield. Shortstop, second baseman. Both converge. Second baseman takes it. This one he saw all the way, and there's the first out of the fifth. And here comes Cole Prosick for the 5th time this afternoon.
Cole Prosick.
He is 0 for 2 with 2 walks.
That's the second out. Jack got out.
That's right. Second out. Sorry.
You're good.
This one's sky to right. It is way back, and it is, oh my goodness. Oh, called it foul.
No way. That ball was not foul.
Oh. And the reason we can be so sure about that not being foul is because we're positioned.
No way.
We're positioned right down the first base line.
Yeah, that ball was fair. What happened was it went over the top of the foul.
Yep.
Where it landed out of the field, about 400 feet behind the field, was in foul territory, but it left the field fair.
Yeah. 0-1. Misses outside. Yeah, if you ran a continuous line with the first base line, we were right in line with it, and that ball was fair.
Yeah, all day.
So Cole now 1-2 after that fastball called a strike. Near miss of the 15th home run of the year. 1-2 pitch coming. Inside corner, strike 3 called, and tough AB for Cole Prosick. And the zone probably got a little wide there because of the score.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for the Chiefs in the top of the 5th. Second time today the Chiefs have gone scoreless in a frame, and they'll move to the bottom of the 5th. 14-0 your score. Hayden Smith on to try to close this one out. This is the 13th game that Smith has appeared in 2025. He's thrown 20 2/3 innings. He's got a 1.02 ERA. He struck out 14 while only walking 10. And opponents are hitting 160 off the senior right-hander.
And he'll face 6, 7, 8 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now, we are under the assumption that the Chiefs are 3 outs away from a run rule. We'll find out, hopefully, after the score is no worse than 14-4. This inning, fastball called a strike.
Yeah, I think Hayden was throwing him off a little bit. His warm-up pitches were all over Barnes' head. He comes in, first pitch, throws it right down the middle. That ball's going to hit a long
hit
way.
Well to left. You can kiss it goodbye. You can also kiss the shutout goodbye, as it's now 14-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. was Owen Simmons. As Coach Scott told you, he was at the plate when they picked the runner off down at first in the last inning. So here is Roman Lawrence, Jr. And Hayden hits the bull at 84.
So 1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
One ball, one strike. Pitch on its way. Going to miss a little bit outside there. 2-1.
Barnes tried to frame it, unable to get the called strike. The zone's going to expand on Cole in the top. We need to expand here in the bottom. This one's up and in, and it's now a 3-1 count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Jam job. Going to be a tough play for Cole. He charges. Throw is in time. 4-3 on that putout. Is now with Hayden on the mound. The infield goes Pratt, Miller, Prosick, Weldon.
Now batting, number 34, Reed Duncan.
And Reed Duncan,
The 8-hole hitter.
with one out, no one aboard. It's a rather stocky 8-hole hitter.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Big boy.
You know, we were talking earlier, Jake, that Columbia does not play in our football. They play in 4A in football, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yep, and then next year they'll drop down to
All the way, everything.
Yep, all the way, everything to the new version of 3A.
Yeah.
It's an expanded field, taking some good teams with it in all sports.
If we had about 2 more hours, we could explain the playoff scenarios.
I think we're just going to compose an email. Just say refer to this. This
Yeah.
was popped up to left.
Refer to Exhibit A.
Coley says he's under it, and he is. And there's the second out.
So
I've received numerous phone calls about that since it finally broke, and
yeah.
I just politely asked all of them, "What have y'all been doing since November?" Because it hadn't changed.
Right.
So Chris McMahon comes out to the mound, going to get everyone some action here.
Yep.
Who is next?
We'll see.
It is John
JG.
Griffin Lane. So with one out left to get here in the fifth, John Griffin Lane will come on as you're getting the opportunity to get a lot of guys on the mound because you never know where this series may go.
Yep.
So John Griffin Lane will come on here needing one more out. The senior right-hander is making his 11th appearance this year. He's thrown 22 1/3 so far. Got an ERA of right at a 1.57. Opponents are hitting, if I can find the column, opponents are hitting 198 off of Lane. He's got a 1.164 whip. And the Northwest Mississippi Community College signee looking to get the final out here in game number 1.
I wonder if Chris is still talking to those umpires about that home run that Cole hit.
It's possible.
Wonder what Coach Daz has to think about it. He had a good view of it, too.
Yeah. Dez is a very optimistic person, so we're going to say that he probably thought,
Oh, that ball's gone.
yeah.
Home run by far.
Now batting, number 21,
right.
Austin Ballman.
So did they have a pinch hitter right here? Austin Ballman.
Yep, that's correct. Austin Ballman. He swings it from the right side. Another 6'3", 200, and it's
Comes
over
in
the
swinging.
head and into right for a single. So Ballman does his job and extends this baseball game.
Flips the lineup over now, back to the top of the order for
Now batting,
The
number
Cougars.
4, Carson Stewart.
Carson Stewart.
0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today.
Not wishing the hat trick on you, young man, but
I am.
we will take it. This one's hit sharply to left field. Coley is unable to get to it, and it's a 2-out single for Stewart.
So this brings the home run leader on the team up, Buckley.
12, Trent Buckley.
This is Trent Buckley. I've butchered that all night, but we're going to blame Cooper. If I'd have got to start the game and get my normal routine, Cooper doesn't get blamed for much. We'll blame him.
Yeah, he wanted to start it. So
I got it. Hey, he's a gamer. He wanted to start it. Totally understand.
Ball misses in somewhere.
Ooh.
For ball one.
Bard's held it there for the extra second. Let the home plate umpire know we wanted it. It's in the dirt. Runners will not attempt to advance. Wise decisions. It doesn't get away from Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes does a good job blocking it up right there. 2-0 now. When you go back up there, take a peek at that router and see what kind they have.
Bouncer to first. Tough hop. Weldon secures it. And there's the third out of the fifth and the final out of this baseball game. Magnolia Heights takes game number 1 by a final score of 14-1 in 5 innings. Game 2 will come your way Wednesday afternoon back on the hill. First pitch scheduled for 5 o'clock.
We'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.